Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Aba, there lived a popular palmwine tapper named Kwesi and a cheerful groundnut seller named Ama. Their story began on a sunny morning when Kwesi set out to tap palmwine from the tall majestic trees that dotted the village. Kwesi was known far and wide for his skill in climbing trees and collecting the sweet sap that flowed from their trunks. With his trusty machete in hand, he would scale the towering palms with ease, expertly carving notches into their bark to collect the precious liquid. Each day, he would fill his gourd with the finest palm wine, which he would then sell to the villagers who eagerly awaited his arrival. Meanwhile, Ama was known for her bright smile and delicious groundnuts. Every morning, she would roast batches of crunchy groundnuts over an open fire, filling the air with their irresistible aroma. She would then set up her stall in the village square, where she would greet customers with warmth and charm, offering them handfuls of her delectable snacks. Despite their different professions, Kwesi and Ama were the best of friends. They would often meet in the village square after their work was done, sharing stories and laughter as they watched the sun set over the horizon. Their friendship was the envy of the entire village, for they were always there for each other through thick and thin. One day, as Kwesi was busy tapping palm wine high up in the trees, disaster struck. A sudden gust of wind caused him to lose his footing, and he tumbled to the ground below, landing with a painful thud. Unable to move, he lay there in agony, fearing the worst. Thankfully, Ama happened to be passing by at that moment and rushed to his side. With great care and concern, she helped him to his feet and supported him as they made their way back to the village. Word quickly spread of Kwesi's accident, and soon the entire village was buzzing with worry. Despite his injuries, Kwesi remained in good spirits. Thanks to the support of his dear friend Ama, she tended to his wounds with soothing herbs and brought him hearty meals to aid in his recovery. Days turned into weeks, and with Ama's help, Kwesi gradually regained his strength. As Kwesi recovered, he and Ama spent even more time together, cherishing each moment they shared. They would stroll through the village hand in hand, enjoying the simple pleasures of life and counting their blessings. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, a testament to the power of friendship and loyalty. Eventually, the day came when Kwesi was able to return to his beloved palm trees, eager to resume his work as the village's palm wine tapper. With Ama by his side, he climbed the trees once more, his heart filled with gratitude for her unwavering support. From that day forward, Kwesi and Ama continued their daily routines, but with a newfound appreciation for each other and the special bond they shared. As time passed in the village of Aba, Kwesi and Ama's friendship continued to blossom, becoming a beacon of warmth and companionship for all who knew them. Their bond was unbreakable, forged through shared experiences and a deep mutual respect. One day, as the village prepared for its annual harvest festival, Kwesi and Ama found themselves busier than ever. Kwesi was tasked with providing the finest palm wine for the festivities, while Ama worked tirelessly to roast enough groundnuts to satisfy the hungry crowds. As the day of the festival dawned, the village square bustled with activity. Colorful banners fluttered in the breeze, and the air was filled with the tantalizing aroma of cooking food. Villagers from far and wide gathered to celebrate the bountiful harvest and enjoy the festivities. Kwesi and Ama were at the heart of it all, their stalls set up side by side as they greeted customers with smiles and laughter. Together, they made the perfect team, effortlessly serving up their delicious offerings to the delight of the crowd. As the day wore on and the sun began to set, the villagers gathered around a roaring bonfire to share stories and dance beneath the starry sky. Kwesi and Ama stood arm in arm, their hearts full of joy as they watched the festivities unfold around them. Suddenly, a hush fell over the crowd as a figure emerged from the shadows, clad in a cloak of darkness. It was the village chief, his expression grave as he addressed the gathered villagers. "My friends," he began, his voice echoing across the square, "we have received troubling news. A fierce storm is approaching our village, and it threatens to destroy our crops and homes." Gasps of concern rippled through the crowd as the villagers exchanged worried glances. Without hesitation, Kwesi and Ama stepped forward, their faces determined. "We will not let our village fall to ruin," Kwesi declared, his voice ringing with conviction. Together, we will weather this storm and emerge stronger than ever before. With that, the villagers sprang into action, working tirelessly to reinforce their homes and secure their belongings. Kwesi and Ama led the charge, rallying their fellow villagers with courage and determination. As the storm raged outside, the villagers huddled together in the safety of their homes, their hearts filled with hope and resilience. And when the morning sun finally rose, they emerged to find their village battered but still standing, a testament to their strength and unity. In the days that followed, the villagers worked together to rebuild what had been lost, their spirits buoyed by the knowledge that they were not alone. Kwesi and Ama continued to support each other, their friendship shining brighter than ever before. But as time passed, Kwesi and Ama began to feel a longing for something more. They dreamed of exploring the world beyond their village, of embarking on adventures together and discovering new wonders. And so, one bright morning, they made a decision that would change their lives forever. Gathering their belongings and bidding farewell to their fellow villagers, Kwesi and Ama set out on a journey into the unknown. They worked hand in hand along winding paths and through dense forests, their hearts filled with excitement and anticipation. As they traveled, Kwesi and Ama marveled at the beauty of the world around them, from towering mountains to shimmering lakes. They met people from all walks of life, each with their own stories to tell and lessons to impart. But amidst the beauty and wonder, there were also moments of hardship and sorrow. They witnessed the struggles of those less fortunate than themselves, and their hearts ached with empathy for their fellow travelers. Finally, after many months of travel, Kwesi and Ama arrived at their destination, a bustling city teeming with life and energy. Here, they found new opportunities and experiences waiting for them around every corner, from bustling markets to lively festivals. But amidst the hustle and bustle of city life, Kwesi and Ama never forgot their roots in the village of Aba. They carried the memories of their homeland with them wherever they went, sharing stories of their adventures with anyone who would listen. As Kwesi and Ama explored the city, they encountered new challenges and faced difficult decisions. They worked hard to make a living, but life in the city was tough, and they struggled to find their place in the bustling streets. One day, tragedy struck. While crossing a busy road, Kwesi was hit by a speeding car. Ama watched in horror as her dear friend was rushed to the hospital, his life hanging in the balance. Despite the best efforts of the doctors, Kwesi succumbed to his injuries, leaving Ama heartbroken and alone. She couldn't believe that her best friend was gone, and she felt lost without him by her side. In the days that followed, Ama mourned the loss of Kwesi, her grief weighing heavily on her young heart. She missed their adventures together, their laughter and shared dreams. Without him, the world seemed empty and cold. But amidst her sorrow, Ama found solace in the memories they had shared and the love they had for each other. She knew that Kwesi would always be a part of her, guiding her through life's ups and downs. And so, with a heavy heart, Ama bid farewell to the city and returned to the village of Aba, where she found comfort in the familiar sights and sounds of home. Though Kwesi was no longer by her side, his spirit lived on in the laughter of their friends and the beauty of their beloved village. And though their journey had ended in tragedy, Ama knew that their friendship would never fade. For even in death, Kwesi remained her dearest friend, a shining light in the darkness, guiding her on her journey through life. The moral lesson of Kwesi and Ama's story is that true friendship is a precious gift that should be cherished and treasured. It teaches us to be there for each other in good times and bad, to offer support and encouragement when it is needed most. Their journey reminds us that life is unpredictable, and we must seize every moment we have with the ones we love. And even in the face of tragedy, the bonds of friendship can bring us comfort and strength, guiding us through the darkest of times. So let us hold our friends close, celebrate the moments we share together, and never forget the power of love and friendship to light our way, even in the darkest of nights.